Well, I'm not sure what words we can use to really put that into context. One of the great matches, let alone finals of all time. If I do try and find a word right now, but it's probably just exhausted. I'm exhausted from that 120 minutes plus.
You took the words right out of my mouth. We're watching the game sitting beside each other, and we're nervous. We have no vested interest, right? But probably the best World Cup final I've ever seen. Unlucky for Mbappe, a guy to score 3 goals in the final. I haven't checked it, but I don't think it's ever happened yet. But it lived up to expectations for sure.
Speaking of narratives, I mean, we talk about Mbappe and we talk about Messi and the pressure on the shoulders of both these players. Both delivered in the end. When you saw Messi lift that trophy, when you saw Mbappe take the golden boot, and of course the medal, begrudgingly, it should be said.
Yeah.
How did you feel?
That's how I feel. Like almost speechless, right? It's literally poetry. It's something like when moments like this happen, you can take a step back and be like, this is going to be a significant moment that you tell people about years from now, that you were here, you watched Lionel Messi lift the FIFA World Cup. It's historic. I can't think of the words right now, James.
Do you have any words, Sarah? Can you find the words? You had lots of words in there.
Argentina. No, seriously, I am. Do you know what? It is a bit sad when you saw Mbappe go up for that trophy, which is so deserved. It was a bit sad, but Argentina for me, and Messi by himself so deserved this. And seeing Messi when he won the golden ball, when he kissed that trophy, there was a moment there when it was like, you deserve this more than anybody else. And it was like absolutely historic for us as football fans to watch that.
To the match itself, though, Albert, that first half, France were appalling, and we were talking about whether this virus that's been rumoured about going through this entire French team had the effect, because that's what it seemed like. There was no energy, no urgency, and it was all Argentina.
And if there was one player who looked like he was suffering the most, it's probably Jules Koundé. Everything was going to that side, and Angel Di Maria comes in to start for this match, had him. He had him on toast the whole game. Di Maria comes out, Argentina go to a 5. Deschamps makes some pretty ballsy calls and taking off Giroud and Griezmann, but it worked out. He brought more pace on, and it looked like Argentina let France back into the game. That's exactly what happened, and luckily, I think going to penalties, it went into Argentina's favor, because in my opinion, when you go to penalties, I think you want Emi Martinez as your guy.
Absolutely. I mean, this guy's got so much charisma. We saw that when he got his golden gloves at the end of the match. That save late in the match, though, that leg save, I mean, it's been a walk of moments, hasn't it? We keep saying this, a walk of moments. That was one of the moments. It was incredible.
It has to be right up there, and I can't wait. Like the emotions are really high right now. I can't wait to take a step back again and just dissect this match overall. I know we're going to do that in the coming days. But yeah, that was definitely one of the biggest moments. He's been big for Argentina throughout the course of this whole tournament, right? All the spotlights on Lionel Messi and Julian Alvarez and Angel Di Maria. But Emi Martinez has been such a rock back there for this side, and something they've needed, honestly, for years, because it used to be Sergio Romero used to be their guy. What an upgrade Emi Martinez is. Maybe he is the reason why this team has been able to take that next step, because they've upgraded so greatly at the back there.
In the end, though, Sarah, let's be honest here. Football won the day is the old cliche. Whether you like the sport or you hate the sport, the drama, the theatre, that was a match fit for a final, as they might say.
No, it was. And there were moments at this match where I was personally very nervous, very scared. It went into extra time. It went into overtime. It went into penalties. But you know what? I do agree with you. Football won today. And also, it's just the fact that regardless of who you cheer for, I think Messi winning a World Cup is very, romantic, historic. Whereas Mbappe, we're not faulting him because he's a fantastic player. But he has so much time ahead of him. We know we know what Mbappe's gonna do. Give it to Messi. Let's all sail off into the sunset, and then next probably 4 years, maybe we see Mbappe win again.
Yeah, unlikely. I think there's a good chance that might happen. We'll now breathe, and we'll reconvene on Monday for Room 442 and go deep diving into what just happened in Qatar.